Welcome back, Medieval Total War, Byzantine Empire, episode 22. We're going to go for the finish this episode, so we're going to get right into this. We're going to try to finish this off. Don't know if it's going to happen, but we got to get hustling if we're going to do it, so let's get to it.
The enemy fleet attacks us. My lord, they're engaging us. We must withdraw, now.
My lord. Who is the purveyor?
Goodbye.
Who has displeased you? Am I taking the problem? What is the name? If it...
We did have a revolt up here, so we got this guy going.
Your orders, noble one.
Up there. I don't know if we'll
God will be with us, men.
need him. This guy might take care of it before he gets up there, but we'll see.
Yes! Yes, Lord. This is where we...
Let me strike, my lord. We shall send
There we go.
them to hell.
So I was wrong in terms of who I thought was going to be the last one standing. I thought it might be England,
We must
but it's
put
going to
your
be,
enemies free.
Your Majesty.
the way it's looking like now, it's going to be Spain. Which is, I won't say it's a surprise. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised by it, but it was still a little surprising.
Pleased.
I thought
Am
England
I
would have put up a
taking
little
down a person or a...
better fight.
Yes, marching. Bringing these lands at your orders, noble one. Yes? Onward. Yes, lord. Building a watchtower.
God's servant.
Your orders, noble one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes! As my Lord wills.
Your order. Let me strike, my lord. Command. We march.
Your Majesty.
Your orders, noble one. It is an honor to lead these armies.
Yes, my lord. Attacking on your command. Our fleet orders. Full sails. Prepare to board and...
There we go.
Victory! Splitting our forces.
I bear a
No.
message that you would... This the fleet is under attack.
God's servant. Name me.
The problem. What is the name?
Who?
Let me strike, my lord. My lord, should we spare any of...
Who has displeased you? The problem. What is...
My lord. Who is the purveyor?
Who has displeased you?
Again, this is the one thing that screw us up, as we've seen in the north there.
The problem. What is the...
My lord. Who does my lord suspect?
Who has displeased you? Who or what am I to dispose of, Lord? He won't see it coming.
Your orders, noble one.
God's servant.
The problem. What is... Who has displeased you?
Who?
Or
Who do I face? Yes, marching. Your orders, noble one. With God's blessing and yours, we march to battle.
My lord.
Goodbye.
Mar orders.
Your orders, noble one. We will Blessed Lord, we thank you for delivering us. With God's blessing and yours, we march to battle.
We got issues all over the place, don't we?
Your will. March! Your orders, noble one. Name thy enemy, lord. Approaching, my lord. Bringing these lands under your gaze.
Disengage! Retreat!
Hiding our forces from enemy eyes, my lord.
This is the one thing that could screw everything up.
Who is
Goodbye.
my lord? God's servant.
There we go.
The problem. What is the name? Am I taking...
Let's go ahead and finish England off.
March for now. We tore them apart, man.
England out of the game. All right. So I was actually off on two fronts. I said it was going to either be the England or the Aztecs, the last one standing.
God will be with us.
And
yes, name thy enemy, lord. My lord.
the one that I didn't say was going to be standing is the one that is.
Has this
Meaning Spain. Or, yeah, Spain. Goodbye.
My lord. Name the heathen I must bring. God's servant.
Of course, my lord. Your orders, noble one. We will engage them honorably. Let me strike, my lord. We shall send them to hell or worse. March! Now we have them. We lay siege. When shall your orders, noble one? God will be with us, men. To battle! Your orders, noble one.
Your Majesty.
A long way up here.
A wonderful
This
place
is
to
going to be
fight.
resolved. Well, either, yeah, this, we probably even didn't even need to send him up there. This is probably going to get resolved by the time he gets there, but he's there if we need him.
Out, my lord.
There we go.
Your orders, noble one. We will engage them honorably, my lord. God has granted his faithful. Yes, lord.
Closing for battle! Who has this please? The problem. What is...
Let's go ahead and grab this region.
My lord.
Thank you.
We show little mercy. They deserve none. They stood no chance. Your orders, noble
Let's bring
one.
you back.
Your orders, noble one. Of course, my lord.
Who has this...
Your orders, noble
Let's
one.
do that together. Let's bring you down.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we got this episode. I feel pretty confident about that. Goodbye.
God's servant.
The problem. What is the name? Who has this please?
Your will.
Eventually the low
Yes.
percentage will hit.
The problem. What is the name? Who has displeased you?
Oh, there we go.
Am I taking the problem? What is the... Who has displeased you? Am I taking down a person?
Your orders, noble one. Your will. Yes. Closing for battle.
Actually,
Laying
he'll have enough to
siege.
take it himself, I
Time to
think.
take the walls, my
Do
lord.
we not like this guy?
Your orders, noble
Okay.
one.
We would ask
No.
you to lower your farewell, noble one.
Your orders, noble one. God will be with us, men. To battle!
Your Majesty. As my lord.
Your orders, noble one. Your
Let's
orders,
wait for this
noble
guy.
one. Yes, let me strike, my lord. Your orders, noble one.
The problem. What is the... Who has displeased me? The problem. What is the...
Yes? Onward. Orders? Bringing our troops together.
Who has displeased
There we go. Good job.
Your orders, noble one.
Yes!
Sooner or later, they will relent, my lord. When shall we attack the walls then, my lord?
Here, let's come here and help.
Yes!
Your orders, noble one. Your orders, noble one. We will. Your orders, noble one. God will be with us, men. Your orders, noble one. With God's blessing and yours,
There we go.
must go attack. Your orders, noble one. Your orders.
There we go. We got this.
A most honorable victory, my noble lord.
Boy, this episode's actually going to end significantly sooner than I thought.
We will engage
I was thinking we
them.
were going to have to really
Orders, noble one.
push on Spain here.
With God's
Might be a lot of back and
blessing
forth, but
yours, your orders, noble
we're actually going to wrap this
one.
up
We will engage
not
them honorably.
much longer after
Orders.
than the Aztecs. And actually, it's almost, I wonder if
Your orders, noble one.
we could
Your
probably
orders,
cheat and
noble
get,
one.
Yes, Lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy.
I could probably cheat
The day is
and
ours, Lord. The enemy
make it
are
so that
beaten.
Spain is the last one standing here.
Noble Lord, we have
Or the Aztecs are the last one standing. If I wanted to wait a turn, but we won't.
This is where we
We'll
shall
just
be.
end it.
We tore them apart, my lord. Victory! We have crushed them.
So
This place is
Aztecs
yours, my
out
lord.
of the game. All right, this could be the last turn of the series here coming up. It could be over that quickly. I always hate it whenever it ends that quickly because it's like I should have just done it last episode. I may do another turn or two just because I don't want to assault something before it's time.
Yes,
Your orders, noble.
orders.
I think we
God
can
will
get this
be with
one.
us, men.
Yeah.
To battle! Blessed Lord, we thank you for delivering us. God has delivered us this victory.
Guess the question is, do I want to go ahead and assault this, or I think we can take
What
that.
is the name?
So this is going to be a very short episode, it's looking like.
I would. Who?
Your orders, noble one. With
Oh yeah,
God's
short
blessing,
episode.
A most honorable victory, my
That's it. Well, that ended it quickly. Right. Well, 15-minute episode there. Yeah, I mean, we got it. Got the whole map. Got the whole map. I like the purple and the white. There's a couple. I mentioned this, I think, on another series. There's a couple color schemes that look really nice when you get the whole map. Ooh, look at that. See, we were starting to get. See, public order was starting to. I'll come back to the color thing here, but see, some spots we were starting to get some dips in the public order, so it's a good thing we wrapped that up when we did. But no, I was saying that a couple color schemes that look really, that I kind of think that look nice whenever you get the whole map. Byzantines are one of them. The purple and white, the Moors, as I like to refer to the Clemson orange, Clemson Tiger orange for our Tiger fans out there. The orange and the white is sharp. I'm trying to think of there's some other ones that look nice. I do, I like the France, they're blue, their shade of blue and the white, that looks nice. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else that I like. Those are probably the three. I'm trying to think of some of these other colors here. See if anybody else. I think those are probably my three favorites. Whenever you get like the whole map. The Moors might be the best. That orange and white is really, really sharp. Although I do like this purple and the white. Sorry, I digress. Let's talk about the achievements. of the Byzantines here. So that was good. I mean, I think, looking back on it, it ended up being a long series in terms of episode count. Which is weird because we achieved the victory conditions very, very early on. Like, it was like, what, the second or was it the second? It was really third episode, I think, maybe even, that we achieved victory conditions, which was the 15 regions elimination of Turks and Venice. It did help that we went right at the Turks from the get-go. I mean, it was like 3 turns in and I was already attacking them, which is a little unusual for me. I like to, sort of tend to ease into it. I try not to be at war with someone too soon. So that helped things. The fact that we eliminated them right off the bat, we got the region count pretty quickly, so it was just then eliminating Venice, right? That was our objective, right? I think, right? Venice and the Turks, right? Those were the 2, I think. So that helped. Then, obviously, we had the Mongols come in our region here. The other thing that helped with them was they even though they took some regions from us, they never stayed. They just kind of sacked and moved on. So they stayed this sort of wandering horde sort of up in this region for a long time. They just kept kind of going back and forth here, and we just over time just slowly wore them down, and that was good. I mean, we did a nice job when the Timurids came in. It wasn't as head on. We did lose some regions to them, I think, didn't we? I believe we did. But again, they fractured very early on because they took Kiev, and then they really fractured, and we were able to beat them back with our couple regions, and so that was helpful as well. But yeah, I mean, it just took a while to get all the regions, but we got them. So I don't know if I would do anything differently. I mean, it went pretty well. Got the map. It's really all you can ask for. So, good deal. Yeah, that's it. Appreciate you sticking with us for those of you that did. And those of you that didn't, you missed out on Super. I told you it was going to be fun. Just, you're missing out. But if you like this, we do have other factions out there on the channel for Medieval 2. If you didn't like it or you get, I understand. One's enough. I don't need to see this again. Although there's some out there I do fail at, just to be, so if you want to watch me fail, we got some of those out there as well. But if you're good with Medieval 2 stuff, we have all sorts of non-Medieval 2 stuff out there on the channel, so feel free to check those out. But either way, appreciate you stopping by. This is going to bring an end to our series playing as the Byzantine Empire, though. So, once again, thank you. Come on back, and we'll see you somewhere else.